Yo, what's good, y'all? I'm gonna call this the Ranch Talk After Dark. Late night discussions, man. We just gonna call it late night discussion. But it ain't really too much of a discussion, man. I just kind of want to highlight some very distinguished gentlemen who are very respectable, highly respected, and who are at the top of their game at what they do. First of all, shout out to Mr. Primetime Deion Sanders himself. And I want to shout out to all of his children, his sons and his daughters, but I want to speak on his sons right now. Starting with Deion Jr. Deion Jr., he's him. This man, he knows his lane. He did his thing in football. He didn't take it to the pro level, but he stayed on his grind. He found his niche, and he is like the glue keeping the Sanders family together. And it was a brilliant idea for him to document his family, especially at this stage in their life. So shout out to Deion Sanders Jr. for leading by example and being a great example to his brothers, Shiloh and Shedeur. Next up, Shiloh. Shiloh, I think, I'll say this, he's like my favorite because of the way he carries himself. I mean, Deion Jr., he's the glue, but he's behind the scenes. But Shiloh, you can tell he's going to be very, very sharp for a long time, very highly intelligent, supreme confidence. I think his confidence he has more confidence than all of the brothers, really. You know, he don't so much care for the limelight, but when those cameras are on him and when those lights are on him, he's calm, he's cool, he's collected, and he's not scared to be himself and speak his truth. So shout out to Shiloh. This guy is he's him, and he will be him for a long time. It don't matter if it's football or no matter whatever he chooses to do. I wish him the best of luck, and I support him. Shedeur. This young man is highly gifted, an excellent quarterback. He's not hype. He's him. For those of us who was kind of sleeping on his gifts and his skill set at quarterback when he was at Jackson State, we clearly see now that it's not a fluke and it's not a hype job. He is the real deal. And one of these days he will be an elite quarterback in the NFL. But I gotta say this though. Shedeur, I feel like he be in La La Land a lot. I feel like he's the one that's gonna go industry, which I'm concerned about. He's obsessed with the jury, the shining on people, and I don't know. It's just like he's obsessed with the industry stuff, the rapper image, you know, the jewelry, the fashion, and the money. As talented as he is, and as gifted as he is, he's my biggest concern. Not because he's the baby, but because of his mentality at his age And it's like he just be floating around like he being. I'm gonna say this, dog. Make sure that boy don't end up on no drugs. Keep him clean. I mean, I know some of the guys, some guys gonna smoke their weed, but don't even let Shador smoke no weed, dog. Cause the way he be acting naturally, always in a trance with the music. He be, whether it's his music or whether it's Deion Sanders Jr.'s music. It's like he still got a lot more maturing to do, so he has time for that. But real talk, I just feel like he's gonna be the one that's gonna be super Hollywood, and I feel like he wants to be Hollywood. He knows he's a celebrity, but he acts too much like a celebrity, and I think it's a little too early for him to be that big headed. And I can only speak on from what I've seen. I can't judge his whole full character, but when I see him at the games or when he's arriving at the games and people be calling his name, fans be trying to get him to sign something or at least just acknowledge him, he be in a trance. He be listening to his music, holding up his icy watch, and just walking right on by. He don't acknowledge nobody. Unless he's about to hold up his wrist, showing his watch, and he's getting a reaction from the crowd. But somebody got to teach Shador how to be engaged with his fans, and they need to also show him how to be more approachable. I'm not talking about how he is with the kids. He's good with the kids. I've seen his little videos where he'll pop up with the kids and show love and take a picture with them, or with adults, he needs some improvement in that area. But shout out to all the Sanders. They're all great men. But my opinion about Shador, keep him away from the weed, keep him away from alcohol, and keep him away from all those industry people. Because if not, he about to go Hollywood.